Disclaimer, don't do anything said or done in this video. Those who know the traditional way to consume belladonna are often a part of religions or cultures that consume the plant for ceremonial purposes. This video is for the purposes of education. I do not advise that anyone take belladonna. I really don't want to owe Darwin any royalties on this video.
Ever heard of deadly nightshade? Have you ever wanted to be a witch flying on a broom? Have you ever been accused of harvesting the fat from unbaptized children in order to create a salve which you rub on yourself to
trip Satan balls?
No? Well, it doesn't matter because history says it's not just me. Atropa belladonna, commonly known as belladonna or deadly nightshade, is a poisonous plant containing a psychoactive drug. It's been used throughout history and is often associated with witch covens. It's from the same family of drugs as the infamous datura, and it shares some of the same deliriant chemicals as well. Belladonna contains many psychoactive alkaloids, two significant ones being atropine and scopolamine. It's believed that scopolamine, and to a lesser extent the other alkaloids, are responsible for the drug effect. Belladonna cultivation is legal in southern and eastern Europe, Pakistan, North America, and Brazil. Belladonna isn't commonly used recreationally because it's unpredictable and it can induce unpleasant or even traumatic experiences. Belladonna is also incredibly poisonous, so it's extremely easy to unintentionally fatally overdose. Just saying, there's probably a reason it comes up just as often on the internet as a poison as it does a drug. Belladonna is a deliriant drug, meaning, among other things, that people find it impossible to determine hallucination from reality a lot of the time. The hallucinations are also apparently incredibly powerful and hyper-realistic, even compared to other deliriants. On higher doses, some people report visiting a new dimension, seeing mysterious or terrifying entities, talking to people who do not really exist, and complete out-of-body experiences. Couple this with the fact that atropine causes memory disruption, and you could easily find yourself in a completely different universe getting poked and prodded at by terrifying demonic aliens with no idea who you are or how you got there. What's wrong, small ugly creature? I ate some berries and now I don't know what the fuck is going on. Well, my friend, if stupid and uninformed decisions got you into this jam, maybe they can get you out. As for spiritual use of this substance, belladonna is often associated with witchcraft. Historical references to this drug often come in the form of something called flying ointment. Back in the days before drowning random ladies accused of being magic, the legend said it was rendered from fat from unbaptized babies dug up from their graves mixed with things such as smallage, sink oil, and most importantly with a psychoactive plant, often from the Solacinae family. Most often, the plant used is belladonna, but sometimes the mixture can include Jimson weed, aka datura, black henbane, and mandrake. Witches would cover their bodies in this ointment and absorb the psychoactive component of the drug through their skin. Some people believe that this ointment can give the power of flight, which is where we get the idea of witches flying around on brooms. To this day, there are debates between those engaged in spiritual practices as to whether this is perceived as real flight, some sort of spiritual journey, or just a psychoactive drug inducing an out-of-body experience. I must stress that you do not make flying ointment. Those who craft this safely have their own recipe that comes from a long line of tradition and spiritual practice. If you don't have either of those, with all those poisonous ingredients, it's quite easy to Darwin yourself right out of existence. A deadly hallucinogenic flying ointment? That's enough for me. I'm gonna make this stuff. Wait, but I just got done telling them not. Let's get cooking. Today, we're gonna make some flying ointment. Now, I'm not a part of any witch covens, and I have no knowledge of the correct dosage of any of the poisonous ingredients. But that won't stop me from making a lazy interpretation of something that was supposed to be medicine and corrupting it beyond all belief for recreational purposes. First up, we're gonna need the fat of an unbaptized infant. You can find this out in the wild, but it's much easier to go with store-bought. Next, we'll need smallage and some sink oil. Now for the poisonous ingredients. Now usually, you'd have to be really careful about what plant to use and how much, but I'm just gonna put all of everything. Now it's time to mix it up. Fun fact, some people say that a quick way to absorb the drug would be through mucous membranes. This, along with some overly conservative ideas, led to the rumor that sometimes a witch would insert the flying ointment up into the feminine giblets to get it all up in those mucous membranes. This just added to the rumors that witches fuck demons. Look it, we're all done! Now all we need is some human skin to test it on. If it's supposed to make you foam from the mouth, boy, is it working well. Another fun fact, people used to think opium cured belladonna poisoning, but they're actually synergistic drugs that make each other more powerful, making the combination even more dangerous than taking each drug alone. Some scientists theorize that it's the opioid's pain-killing intoxication that can overpower some of the less desirable effects of belladonna. For some reason, they decided to give belladonna and opium to pregnant women. Not sure what that means for the developing fetus's brain, Alright, Az, you've done enough damage, and I think it's time that we just end this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to join my cult and drop me a like. It really helps out the channel. There's a giveaway active for an AzFk mask. If you want to enter, you must either be 18 or have parents' permission, must be subscribed to AzFk, and comment AzFk for President 2024. We'll get him next time on this video. Hurry up, because the giveaway ends soon, and this will probably be your last chance to enter. The winner will be announced November 11th on my community page and in the next long-form video following the completion of the giveaway. As always, like, sub, and hit the bell, and I will see you all in hell. Goodbye.